Hello, Mr. President.
Who's that? Who's that talking to me? I can't see anyone. Guess I imagined hearing that.
Hello, Mr. President.
Who is that? Who is that talking to me? Is it the Invisible Woman? Is the Invisible Woman talking to me? Are you the Invisible Woman? Then you're a ghost. You're a ghost, right? Come to haunt me from beyond the grave? Because that's where all ghosts come from, you know? That means you're a ghost, right?
No, I'm not a ghost either. I'm from another planet. I have the power to appear and disappear at will.
Wow. Like a magician? That's great. I've never met a magician from another planet before.
Well, you will now. I'm now going to appear.
Wow! Look at you! You're all covered in silver and everything. Your boots, your hair, your dress, even your eyes are silver. You look like a beautiful young lady from a shiny silver coin.
This is how people look on our planet.
And do you have a name?
Of course, but you couldn't pronounce it.
Okay, then how about I just call you Silvergirl?
Sure.
So, what brings you here, Silvergirl?
I've come to show you something. Would you like to see it?
Of course.
Then touch my hand and we'll vanish from this place.
But where are we going?
To see a great secret that's been hidden from the world since the dawn of mankind.
Silvergirl and the President appear high in the sky above the vast Arctic wilderness, where everything is covered in ice for as far as the eye can see and beyond.
Wow. This is amazing. Look at how we're just hanging out up here in the sky and not falling to our deaths or anything. Hey, what's that? What's that down there sticking up out of the ice? It looks like the top of a submarine or something.
Yeah, I suppose it does. Only much, much bigger, of course. It's the top of a spaceship.
The top of a spaceship?
That's right. The rest of it is buried under the ice.
But what's it doing way up here?
It arrived here thousands of years ago, when saber-toothed tigers and giant woolly mammoths roamed the earth. But it got stuck up here just as the last ice age was settling in, and ended up entirely buried in snow.
Wow. Real live aliens up here all this time, and we didn't even know. Were they friendly?
Oh no, anything but. They traveled the universe, gobbling everyone up.
then we're lucky they got trapped up here and died.
Oh, they're not dead. They're still alive.
Still alive? But how could they be still alive after all this time buried away up here in the freezing ice?
You've heard of bears hibernating during the winter, haven't you?
Well, of course. They sleep all winter and come out again in spring.
There you are then. The aliens are hibernating too, inside their ship. And when enough ice has melted to free their ship, they'll fly off and do what they came here to do. Eat everybody.
Oh my. People won't like that. They won't like that one little bit.
That's why I brought you up here, Mr. President. So you can go back and tell everyone on the planet how they can save themselves.
That sounds like a really cool idea. You just tell me how they can do that, and I'll go tell them.
By saving the ice, of course. If the ice doesn't melt, the spaceship can't free itself. So all they have to do is save the ice, and the ice will save them.
Hey, what's that? What's that opening up on the top of the spaceship? Is that a door?
Of course.
But what's that coming out? It looks like a... Is that one of the aliens?
It is.
But look at it. Look at its big, monstrous head. Here, I thought you said they were all hibernating.
They are. All except that one. He stayed awake to guard the ship. He comes out every day to search for food.
It can't get us up here, can it?
Oh no, we're far too high up. He'll see us, of course, but he won't be able to get up to us.
Are you sure? Because I don't like the look of that guy. Not one bit. How many of them are there?
Probably around 40,000.
40,000? That must be a big ship.
About the size of Florida.
The size of Florida? What, the whole state?
The whole state.
Look at the size of that thing. What are they called?
Dastodons.
That's the what?
Dons. Dastodons. The most feared creatures in all the universe.
Look at him, glaring up at us. He wants to gobble us both up.
He's hungry.
I think I'd better order my Air Force up here and drop our big bombs on that guy. The biggest ones we've got.
That wouldn't work. Wouldn't even make a dent. I've seen others try it on other planets and with more powerful bombs than you have. No, I'm afraid the only way to save the world is to save the ice. You must stop it from melting.
But the only ones who want the ice to stop melting are the kids. If it were up to them, it wouldn't even be melting in the first place. But grown-ups are different. They know it's been melting for years and don't care. Most of them anyway.
You need to go back and do a live television broadcast to the world. Tell them about me and what you've witnessed here. Video the Dastodon on your phone now and stream it live for everyone to see. Warn everybody that time is running out. They must act, and they must act now.
Wouldn't it be nice if we saved the ice and saved all the kids as well? Surely we can do what's right by them. Surely we can fight this fight for them. It would be so sad if all the little lads and all the little girls weren't saved. We would never see them smile again. We would never see their like again. So let's save the ice for the children, and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. For if we find we're out of time, they won't have any heirs. Ice means life for the children, and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. We must find the strength of mind to save those in our care. Please take my advice and save all the ice and save all the kids as well. Even cheeky little so-and-sos who never ever do what they're told. Children are so nice, they're cheap at half the price. They're really nice to hug as well. Even little naughty girls and boys who run around making so much noise. So let's save the ice for the children, and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. For if we find we're out of time, they won't have any heirs. Ice means life for the children, and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. We must find the strength of mind to save those in our care.
After returning to the Oval Office and alerting the world to the greatest threat mankind has ever faced, the president was so tired he fell fast asleep on the couch. But as dawn broke over the White House, Silvergirl woke him and told him that something very strange had happened. So the president rushed to the French windows and looked outside.
Wow, you're right. Look at all the people. There's millions of them. The TV cameras are here and everything.
They've come from all over America, Mr. President, and they're all grown-ups.
All grown-ups?
They're frantic with worry. They fear the end of the world is coming. They've chosen a spokesperson. Shall I bring her in?
Of course. Bring her in right away.
Hello, Mr. President. So great to meet you.
So great to meet you, too. What is it all the folks would like you to tell me?
Well, Mr. President, and you too, Silvergirl, besides speaking for everyone here today, I'm sure I also speak for all the people of the world when I say that we are begging you from the bottom of our hearts to save our ice. Stop it from melting, Mr. President. Please, please, stop it from melting.
But I thought grown-ups didn't care if it melted.
But that was before the Dastodons came. But we care now, don't we, everyone?
Well, I must admit I'm really surprised to hear this.
Well, you see, Mr. President, grown-ups weren't going to be affected by the ice melting before, because we'd all be dead by the time that it melted. But now that the Dastodons are coming, that changes everything. We want you to save the ice now.
Well, I can't do that. I don't know how.
I know the way. Would you like to hear it, everybody? All right, okay, relax. Here's my plan. I can see to it that a mountain of ice is put on top of the spaceship, a big ice mountain. It will once again bury the vessel and stop the Dastodons from coming out of hibernation. But the sun will melt it again and we'll be back where we started.
Oh, no, we won't. Because this time we will all do whatever it takes to stop it from melting. We will save the ice and the ice will save us. Isn't that right, everybody?
Okay, all right. So let me tell you what will happen. I will go now and do as I've said, and I will video it and come back so you can all see for yourselves. The world will be safe. But only if you stop the big ice mountain from melting, which means you will all have to change the way you live your lives.
Oh, we will. We certainly will. We will change the way we live, and we will save the ice, and the ice will save us.
And so Silvergirl vanished and returned later with a video, and it was shown on televisions and computers all over the planet. And the people saw that the Dastodon ship had been buried under a big ice mountain. But the children weren't convinced the grown-ups would keep their word. So they pleaded with them.
All the little children want from grown-ups, grown-ups, is for them to make our dreams come true. Children want to save the ice and help our planet. Children want to live as long as you. All the grown-ups need to get their act together. Don't they know we're running out of time? Don't they know that ice is vital to our future? Ice means life for all of humankind. We plead with all the grown-ups, listen to our call. Help the little children, save the ice for all. And never, ever, ever vote for anyone who dares to say our lovely planet doesn't need our care. Children want from grown-ups, grown-ups, is for them to make our dreams come true. Children only want to grow and have a future. Children want to grow up just like you. Why don't all the grown-ups follow our example? Children around the world would be so pleased. Is it fair to make us have this constant worry? Is it fair to make us make this plea? We plead with all the grown-ups, listen to our call. Help the little children, save the ice for all. And never, ever, ever vote for anyone who dares to say our lovely planet care.
But the grown-ups did keep their word. They changed the way they lived, and within a year the world's ice had stopped melting. The climate was on the mend, and everyone was happy, even Sir David Attenborough. And that's when Silvergirl appeared once more to the president.
That went well, Mr. President.
It sure did, Silvergirl. You know, I've been meaning to ask you something. You know how other superheroes have different superpowers? Well, I was wondering if you had others besides moving big ice mountains and appearing and disappearing and stuff.
Oh, I didn't move any big ice mountains, Mr. President.
But we all saw you. We all saw you do it in the video. You vanished, you put the big ice mountain on top of the Dastodon ship, and came back and showed us all on video. Right?
Yes, but I didn't move it. I just went back up to the Arctic and recorded the first big ice mountain I saw and told everybody I'd moved it. And they believed me.
But if you didn't cover the Dastodon ship with it, then the world is still at risk from them. We're doomed, Silvergirl, doomed! The ice around their ship will melt quicker than we can stop it from melting, and they'll all stop hibernating and come out and get us!
There are no Dastodons, Mr. President. There never were.
No Dastodons? But I saw one! Everybody did!
You asked if I had any other powers. Well, it just so happens that I do. I have the power to do things that deceive the eye. Everyone on my planet does. We are all illusionists. So I created an illusion for everyone to believe. But it wasn't real.
Not real?
You see, Mr. President, I came to Earth with a vision to save the children from a horrible future, a future in which millions and millions will be homeless and on the move with nowhere to go. Think about that, Mr. President. Imagine having no home. Imagine there not being enough space on the Earth for everyone to have a home. Grown-ups refuse to save the ice for future generations of children. So I made them so afraid of being gobbled up by vile creatures called Dastodons that they saved the ice to save themselves, thereby saving the children as well.
Well, well, I never saw that one coming, Silvergirl. I never saw that one coming at all.
You won't tell the grown-ups, will you?
Me? No. No, I won't tell anyone. I'm glad you did it. Really, really glad.
Me too.
And that's how Silvergirl and the president came to do this wonderful thing for all of us. And that includes you. But as time passed, children started coming together in groups and discussing what the grown-ups had done. And they went to their parents and they said, "Why did you save the ice to save yourselves, but refuse to save it to save your children's futures?" All around the world they did this. They asked a question of every grown-up they saw, but grown-ups had no answer. And the children were so sad. So sad.
The world's our friend, it gives us life, it's everything we are. It gives us hope, it gives us love. Our world is such a star. We can't exist unless we fix and always must defend our wonderful and beautiful blue friend. Who else but we can help it now in its time of need? We must act for all our sakes,
Save Our Ice was written by S.M. Smith. The President was played by John D. Ruddy. Silvergirl was played by Niamh Langan. The grown-up spokesperson was played by Anne Gallagher, and the voiceover was by Binky Beaumont. The director was Ronan Carr. The play is an Angrianan Theatre production and was recorded in and facilitated by our colleagues in the Regional Cultural Centre, Letterkenny. Angrianan Theatre would like to thank the Arts Council and the Donegal County Council for their continuous support.
And you